In number 5, we are checking for outliers. We want to see if any of the smaller numbers are to the left of the fence. So we will check out some of the smaller numbers to see if they are on the left of the fence or on the right of the fence. Also, we will check out the larger numbers to see if they are on the right of the fence or on the left of the fence. If a large number is to the right of the fence, it is an outlier. If a small number is to the left of the fence, it's an outlier. Let's start by finding the two ranges. One is just the range, which is the distance from the smallest number to the largest number. We find that distance from subtracting the two values. 99 minus 1 is 98, so the range is 98. But many times, the interquartile range, or IQR, is a more useful tool. It is this distance from the lower quartile 37 to the upper quartile 48. 48 minus 37 is 11, so the IQR is 11. Let's now find this upper fence value. We get it by attaching this IQR length to the upper quartile. So we start with the upper quartile 48 and add the IQR 11. We then measure half the IQR, which is 5.5, and attach it over here. We can see that we hit the fence. So we just added 5.5 in the direction of the fence. So to get the upper fence value, we take the upper quartile 48 and add the IQR, and then we add half the IQR. So the upper fence value is 64.5. Any number that is bigger than 64.5 goes to the right of the fence and becomes an outlier. So clearly 99 is an outlier. 54 is not bigger than 64.5, so it does not go to the right of the fence and it is not an outlier. Let's now find the lower fence value. To do that, we take this IQR length and attach it to the left of the lower quartile. That means we start at 37 and then subtract 11. We then take half the IQR length and attach it on the other side of the IQR, which means we subtract 5.5, because 5.5 is half of 11. To find the lower fence value, we start with Q1 and subtract the IQR, and then subtract half the IQR. So the lower fence value is 20.5. Any number less than 20.5 goes to the left of the fence and becomes an outlier. So clearly 1 is an outlier and clearly 2 is an outlier. 34 is bigger than 20.5, but any number between the fences we are not putting into the box plot. I have had a whole lot of fun finding outliers in number 5 with you. Now see if you can do numbers 6 and 7 all by yourself.